Same Difference, bringing diversity and awareness to your community on Voice FM. Hello everyone and welcome back to Same Difference here on Voice FM. If you are new, I'm Chelsie and this is my show Same Difference, a show which aims to spread awareness towards important topics, disabilities and community in and around the Southampton area. Now I'm so glad you're listening, as today I'm joined with Jordan Wood. Jordan has just finished a 4-week placement with Voice FM, and Jordan has interviewed the team at Solent Boccia. Later we will hear from Barry, James and Peter, where they discuss their roles and experiences with the inclusive sport. But first, let's listen to some music to kick off today's show.
This is Voice FM.
You know I go insane every time you have to catch a flight. Can I take you to the airport? Make out under the bathroom lights. Put your lips on my lips. I'll remember your kiss on the nights when I miss you. Something I can't forget when I'm restless in bed. Yeah, you got me obsessed. Oh, don't you leave me this way. Won't you wait another hour or two? You know I need you to stay. Don't make me beg for you, 'cause I'll beg for you. You're like an ocean breeze, coming and going just as you please. Separated by a degree, hesitating to lose you so far out of reach. Put your lips on my lips, I'll remember your kiss on the nights when I miss you now. Something I can't forget when I'm restless in bed. Yeah, you got me obsessed now. Oh, don't you leave me this way. Won't you wait another hour or two? You know I need you to stay. Don't make me beg for you, 'cause I'll beg for you. My heart is aching, I'll break you, take it, oh baby, just wanna taste. Don't you leave me this way. Don't make me beg for you. Don't leave me this way. This way, this way. Don't leave me this way. This way, this way. Don't leave me this way. This way, this way. Don't leave me this way. This way, this way. Don't you leave me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that was Charlie XCX with Beg For You. And up next we have a great track from Crystal Tides called Honey. Absolutely love this one, guys.
And I would like to say that I was even sorry. It's meaningless today, but I was up and she was calling my name on her lips. She just smiles and I am fine.
We now hand over to Jordan's interview with Barry Bowden. Barry Bowden has been coaching in the sport that is boccia for around 30 years. He shares an insight into being a coach for boccia and his passion for helping others achieve their goals in the sport. Barry also explains more about the technical advanced elements to the sport on a professional level. There is a lot more involved in the Paralympic sport than people realise. Same Difference, presented by Chelsie Jones, raising awareness for disability and diversity on Voice FM.
Hi, my name's Barry Bowden. I'm the coach for Solent Boccia. So I've been involved in boccia for 30 years now. I've previously been a coach for Great Britain and head coach of England boccia. Southampton is not particularly well known for boccia, even though one of the best players in the world comes from Eastleigh. It's interesting. I mean, the athletes are working towards levels that the GB athletes are at. But yeah, I get the same buzz helping somebody start playing boccia as I did when I was coaching at the Paralympics. So it's always been my basis for coaching boccia, was always at the grassroots level. So I get as much enjoyment from grassroots as I do from at the top of the game. I'd say there's a lack of comprehension about what boccia is. Boccia doesn't get the publicity that it should. Actually, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot of tactics involved, a lot of thinking. For the more elite players, they have to do strength and conditioning, constant physio. So I think people need to actually understand there are physical demands and mental demands to the game of boccia. And it's not just, oh, isn't it nice that they can go and do something? And worldwide, the sport is the fastest growing Paralympic sport. And in this country, our progression has always been steady. After London 2012, there was generally a greater awareness of all disability sport, fortunately, growing more as a community sport than an elite sport. And I think there needs to be more emphasis put on the elite side of things and helping the growth of that. I think boccia should get more airtime in the Paralympics. Like I say, it is for the most severely disabled athletes in the Paralympics, but people need to see that in spite of the athletes' disabilities, their brains work perfectly well for the tactics, and physically they're at the peak of their physical condition.
All these eyes never see what's right in front of me. I just wanna think straight. Why can't I just think straight? In my mind, I don't know which voices to believe. I just wanna think straight. Why can't I just think straight?
This is Voice FM.
Pull up another party, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another Rari, yeah. Bare feelings that I carry. Pull up another Audi, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another card, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody but you. Pull up another Lada. But me have the Benz and the Prada. And a couple brand new order. All of them fully don't matter. 0 to 102. Yeah, so I'ma flex on you. All in on my section view, I set on you. Then me get a text come true, so I'ma show you what my legs can do. Pull up another party, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another Rari, yeah. Bare feelings that I carry. Pull up another Audi, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another card, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody but you. I don't play, you will never ever find another like me, yeah. You should know you made my day, and I lost my horse when you came my way. Really changed my mood, Oh, you're so rude, yeah. Then I try push up intrude, but you're well subtle and smooth, yeah. Pull up another party, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another Rari, yeah. Bare feelings that I carry. Pull up another Audi, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another card, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody but you. Pull up another Lada. But me have the Benz and the Prada. And a couple brand new order. All of them fully don't matter. 0 to 102. Yeah, so I'ma flex on you. All in on my section view, I set on you. Then me get a text come true, so I'ma show you what my legs can do. Pull up another party, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another Rari, yeah. Bare feelings that I carry. Pull up another Audi, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another card, yeah. I ain't not watching nobody but you.
The past two tracks was The Fame with their song called The Hills and Coffee with Pull Up.
I've been thinking about the way things were, and I've been thinking about the way things hurt. I never thought I'd be here writing about you now. I keep crying till the words smudge out. It makes it easy to forget about why I'm sat here all alone with a pen in my hand. 'Cause I've been searching for a song to be my remedy, but I keep getting lost in the melodies, and now all I hear is you in the silence. I'm writing a letter to myself so I can learn to let you go. My hand is cramping from the words unsaid and stories never told, so I can stop thinking about it, dreaming about it, been waiting enough for you. I'm writing a letter to myself so I can learn to let you go. Paper scattered around my bedroom now, and candle flickers close to burning out. I'm getting close to maybe putting my pen down. No, 'cause I've been searching for a song to be can stop thinking about it, dreaming about it, quit waiting up for you. I'm writing a letter to myself so I can learn to let you go. I'm writing a letter so I can let you go. I'm writing a letter and you will never know.
This is Voice FM.
Think you need medical help right now and you're not sure what to do? Go straight to NHS 111. Call, go online or use the NHS app. You'll answer questions about your symptoms and receive advice about what to do next and where to go. And, if needed, a healthcare professional will call you. NHS 111 is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, if you're not sure what to do, go straight to 111. Help us, help you know what to do.
Salix Motors is your local independent German car specialist near St Mary's, Southampton. Here at Salix Motors we offer dealer quality parts and service at local garage prices. Come to Salix Motors for your engine repairs, gearbox fixes and car servicing. And this year's MOT doesn't have to be a costly experience, with MOTs for only £29.99 when booked with a service. Phone Southampton 02380 33 58 76 or go to salixmotors.co.uk. That's SALEKS motors.co.uk and book your next service or MOT now.
When your kids are ill, you just want to help them feel better. But you don't always need antibiotics. Get advice from your local pharmacy or search NHS Choices.
Voice FM.
Southampton Voice FM. This is Voice FM.
Hi, it's Jane.
I'm Paul from Punk on the Rocks.
Join me and my annoying husband Paul.
Hello.
Every Thursday from 7 till 9 for the best new music, Battle of the Fans and Simon's Replication. If you missed the show, you can listen again.
voicefmradio.co.uk.
This is Voice FM.
Voice FM.
I'm a real snack monster. But Mum and Dad says all that munching isn't good for me. Around half the sugar we eat comes from unhealthy snacks and sugary drinks. If you want to change from a snack monster to a snack star, search Change for Life for loads of healthy snacking ideas.
Southampton's Voice FM.
Welcome back to Same Difference after the short break. Later we talk to guest speaker James Clowes, who has been playing boccia for 14 years. But first let's listen to some music, and we have a track from local DJ 4 called Too Bad. It's such a great song.
This is Voice FM.
What if I could know the things that make me mad, to figure out the right way out before it gets too bad? 'Cause all you ever know is all you ever had, and when we're turning upside down, I guess it's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. It's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. It's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. Na, 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 na. 'Cause when we're talking, was I afraid to? 'Cause you're the one who acts like it's gets too bad. 'Cause all you ever know is all you ever had. And when we're turning upside down, I guess it's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. It's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. It's just too bad. I guess it's just too It's just too bad. It's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad. It's just too bad. 'Cause when we're talking, was I afraid to? 'Cause you're the one who acts like it's so bad. But no one can towards what I knew. But can we talk it out? I need this back. I guess it's just too bad for you. I guess it's just too bad for you. I guess it's just too bad. I guess it's just too bad for you.
I am now proud to introduce Jordan's interview with James Clowes, who has been playing bocce ongoing for 14 years. James has recently been reselected for the England sports team. He talks about bocce and how the team first started at Solent University with just himself, and then the team grew bigger from there. James also coaches others in the team. It is really admirable what James does in helping others in the bocce community.
My name is James Cloud. I've been playing bocce competitively for 14 years and I've just recently been reselected for the England sport team. Since I first went to Solent University, it was only me to start with, and then we picked up a few more players, and it's really nice to have like a club spirit and we push each other on and we play really well together. Everyone wants everyone to do well because we're one team. We got a range of different abilities. We got players like myself that have been playing for a while, all the way up to someone that just started a few months ago. I think a big thing is like with bocce being quite a niche sport, not many outsiders know what it is, so sometimes it's hard to, like when I'm trying to book venues and so I'm booking it for bocce practice, I really got to explain what it is and what it's involved, because they don't know what the sport is. I also think like geographically it's quite hard because bocce, there's so few elite athletes around England. It's always hard to find somewhere to train that like convenient for everyone, because like we're so spread out. After Channel 4 took over the Paralympic coverage, bocce have been highlighted in Rio and Tokyo Paralympics a lot more, so there's a lot more emphasis on people wanting to give it a go and like trying to get players through that might be eligible to have a go at bocce. I think it's really good for the sport to like get more coverage and more appeal, because I think like, well, I love my sport and I always thought it needed to be out there more and more, getting people involved, and also as a player that's been around for a long time, it's also nice to get some new players and faces coming through, because I always like part of boccia for me is not just the playing, but it's the getting to know people, socialising and the whole package of it really.
Oh my love, where did you go? Where did you go now? I wanna know. With all my love, where did you go now? Where did you go now? I wanna know. Where did you go? With my love, where did you go? You just have to walk in the place, and your lies are on you. You can put a smile on your face, and you light up the room. But then you left me dancing on the floor alone, and now the DJ's gone, and all the lights are wrong. You see, I tried to find you, but words can't describe you. Baby, only one that's ain't enough. Oh my love, where did you go? Where did you go now? I wanna know. With all my love, where did you go now? Where did you go now? I wanna know. Where did you go? With my love, where did you go? You're so beautiful. You're a star, like a work of art. Wherever you are, you'll always be the one who got away. And now I can't forget you. How could I let you leave me dancing on the floor alone? And now the DJ's gone, and all the lights are wrong. You see, I tried to find you, but words can't describe you. Baby, only one that's ain't enough. Oh my love, where did you go? Where did you go now? I wanna know. With all my love, where did you go now? Where did you go now? I wanna know. Where did you go? With my love, where did you go? Where did you go with my love? I wanna know. Where did you go? Where did you go? With my love, where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go?
We now head over to Peter Langton, who is the team captain at Solent Boccia, which is the Solent University Boccia team. He also explains more about competing competitive in the sport. Peter is also part of the High Performance Academy at Solent.
I'm Peter Langton. I'm a third year sports coaching and sports development student at Solent University. I'm also the captain of Solent Boccia at the university's Boccia team. We compete in the National League of Boccia England. All the members play individually in the B Cup or League Cup of Boccia England. I'm also part of the High Performance Academy at Solent University. So that's athlete support, athlete gym, all those sort of things. Most of our members are former students that just come back to train boccia, and we've got 4 boccia courts on a standard basketball court in the U Solent Sports Complex in Southampton, and it's good to play boccia in Southampton because we've got the updated facilities of the best wooden floor, so it's not one of those old rough floors that the balls can't roll properly on. So that's a good thing to have in Southampton, and we have some members that come from in the community of Southampton, so the people that live around the Southampton area, and they come along and play as well. So we've got a very good community bocce club here. It's not so much marginalised anymore, I think purely to do with the Paralympics. The Paralympics are obviously on Channel 4, they always give such big coverage of the sport of bocce. Last year, Tokyo, we had David Smith's final on actual TV as well as online on the Channel 4 website. So lovely to get a bit of coverage there. And the last leg as well with Rosie Jones talking about it and everything. So it's not marginalised anymore. I think it was definitely before London 2012. There was probably, people that didn't know what it was, people that didn't, because the way society works is that they see possibly the bullshit or they see the condition first and not the actual person. And I think now with the amount of coverage we've got from the Paralympics, in the World Championships and various news reports now, I think there's a better understanding of, do you play bocce or do you play other disabled sports? And then the society now is better off from having the Paralympics around. The sport has grown massively from when I first started. So I started playing in 2009 when I was at Aimling School in secondary school. And I've never heard of bocce before, and Edith's way of saying it, it's very similar to bowls. That's the sort of, and then people go, oh yes, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's grown massively in terms of now, especially with COVID, there's a big growth for online sports. So there's a virtual bocce thing going around with different schools being put on by Bocce England. Paralympians like David Smith has been in schools in Wales and sort of like spreading the message. There's about 2.6 million disabled people in the UK alone, and for sport to be around, for them to have heard of bocce or any other disabled sport is a big plus for their lifestyle, because a lot of disabled people don't tend to do anything after school or college. So to have sport there is pretty vital for those sort of demographic of disabled people that don't do anything after school, and it's grown massively since London 2012 in the Paralympics. Just sort of grown, and more people have taken notice, and of course those sort of members of the public, they might have for some disabled family members, or there's always a growth for like what Prince Harry has done in the Invictus Games, is that there's a big growth for people that have just became disabled, so not born disabled. So, it could be people that have been in war and had their leg amputated or anything like that. And there's always a growth for that, as well as people that are born with disabilities. And bocce is one of the most popular disabled sports around.
This is Voice FM.
I would like to say a massive thank you to Barry, James and Peter for taking the time in being interviewed by Jordan. I'm sure a lot of people listening today will have a better understanding to what bocce is as a sport, and hopefully in doing this we can raise more awareness to the Solent Bocce group, local to the Southampton community in particular. And I encourage anyone who is interested and in the Southampton area to get involved. Whilst I was studying at Solent University, I joined the Solent Bocce group, and not only did it give me better skills at playing bocce, but it was great on a social aspect because I met an amazing group of people who I now call my friends.
You got a head start, not in a face plant. Now I'm 6 feet onto the ground. You drive a fast car, and I've got a deep scar from having you around. You said you love me, but you don't care. You said you need me, but you're not there.
This is Voice FM.
Starting from tomorrow, we unprecedented time. Experts news update.
When things don't feel so good out there, make inside feel better. There are things we can all do to look after our mental well-being. Every Mind Matters can get you started with a free NHS online plan, showing you simple steps to help manage anxiety, sleep better, and boost your mood. For your mental health action plan, search Every Mind Matters today.
I want to get our windows and doors replaced. Do you know a good company to use?
We had ours fitted last month. We found the company on the Fencer website and we love how they look.
I'll have to check it out.
Just remember to ask them for your Fencer certificate.
Why? What is it?
It tells you the installation complies with building regulations. Oh, and solicitors always ask to see them when you're buying or selling your house, so it's really important.
Okay, so what's the website?
Fencer.org.uk. And remember...
Yes, I know. Don't forget to ask for your Fencer certificate.
Fencer, all the proof you need.
If you see a red X, change lanes safely. Red X's are there to protect you and others from danger. Driving in a red X lane is an offence.
Voice FM.
Voice FM.
Hello, this is Paul Baker. Join me weekday mornings on Southampton's Voice FM for The Brunch Show. I'll be bringing you 2 hours of music and features, including On This Day in History, The Birthday File, Your Amazing Facts of the Day, and Reasons to be Cheerful. That's weekday mornings, 10 a.m. on Southampton's Voice FM.
Voice FM.
Have you seen that Change for Life? It's all about small changes we can do to make us healthier. Whether you and your family want to cut back fat, watch the salt, make sugar swaps, get your 5 a day or be more active, Change for Life has something for you. To find loads of easy everyday ideas, just search online for Change for Life. Now.
Southampton's Voice FM.
Colors intertwine, floating above a world you can't describe. Let the sunlight fade. You know I'm here to keep the dark away. Just close your eyes. Don't look twice. Just close your eyes. Don't look twice. Just close your eyes. Colors intertwine, floating above a world you can't describe. Let the sunlight fade. You know I'm here to keep the dark away. Just close your colors intertwine, floating above a world you can't describe. Let the sunlight fade. You know I'm here to keep the dark away. Just close your eyes. Don't look twice. Just close your eyes.
Southampton's voice.
Voice FM.
Southampton's an incredible place for music. You know, as Miss Vincent, we feel lucky as hell to be based in such a place. And for everyone, that starts with the Joiners. You know, it's a cultural landmark, not just in Southampton, but across the country, the continent, and probably the world. Everyone that's anyone over the last 25 years in kind of rock and pop music has almost certainly come through the Joiners, and so many of, you know, our favorite bands have played there. But it's not just the Joiners, you know, there's loads of other places for bands to play and for creatives to express themselves. There's Heartbreakers for smaller bands, there's the 1865, the Engine Rooms, obviously the Guildhall is fantastic for larger touring bands. And even outside of that, there are loads of other creative spaces. You know, there's wonderful places if you want to go and skate or go to an art show. There's always something going on every day of the week, year round, and it's not just limited to one genre. It's pretty much whatever your flavor, you can find it in Southampton.
Southampton's voice.
Voice FM.
You must be single, that must be why you sent me some poem the other night. That shit's confusing, I have to say. Oh, you have got some nerve talking that way. Yeah, turn it up to let me know you would still give us a go. I'm sorry, but we've done this all before. It's just another show, another story to be told. I'm foolish, I believed you, but now I know. Don't try to impress me, I know you're intending to hurt me again. You look like a vision, but now I'm beginning to see through the haze. Don't be so fake. Oh, your love is a hallucination. Don't be so fake. Oh, your love is a hallucination. Romeo, baby, he's not the king. Although nobody knows me quite like him. Now that I'm older, I expect to be wise. The truth is out there somewhere in between the lines. Yeah, it's just another show, another story to be told. I'm foolish, I believed you, and now I know. Don't try to impress me, I know you're intending to hurt me again. You look like a vision, but now I'm beginning to see through the haze. Don't be so fake. Oh, your love is a hallucination. Don't be so fake. Oh, your love is a hallucination. Don't be so fake. You're not fooling anyone. Don't be so fake. You're not fooling anyone. Don't be so Nirvana. Moonlight leads the way. I hear 1,000 songs, but you're the only melody. If we're dancing till tomorrow, need you next to me. I hear 1,000 songs, but you're the only melody. La 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 la.
Thank you to the team at Solent Boccia and Jordan for taking part and setting out to raise awareness for boccia as a sport. And also to the people listening in to Same Difference today. Hopefully together we can raise more awareness for boccia as a sport. And if you are interested and are in the local Southampton area, then get involved with Solent Boccia. That's all for now. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back next Wednesday, 3 until 4 p.m, so make sure you don't miss it.